If I should have a son, I'd teach him the difference between right and wrong before right and left, because good and bad determines the direction a person truly takes. I'd tell him to treat everyone with love and respect, because we're all just people, and yet I'll remind him that we're all just people. He'll learn there's no deed more rewarding than a deed with no self-reward. And son, I'll say, this life may push you down, but it's that struggle to get back up that will remind you just how strong you are when you get there. So listen to the teachers, the preachers, the television, and the people around you, but don't ever let other people's opinions and experiences become your sole reality. But let what you see as reality become your soul. See, in this life, there's going to be a lot your daddy can't teach you, but the things you learn by yourself, they're the ones that are truly yours. And you won't get everything you want in this life, but believe me, there's a big difference between what you think you want and what you actually do want. So don't get down or despondent, boy, because it's far more important to be grateful for what you've got than resentful of the opportunities that pass you by. And son, whether you find the girl under the rainbow that makes you happy, or the girl under the dark cloud that you make happy, just make sure there's happiness in your life, so that when the dark times come, and they will, I can stand beside you, put my hand on your shoulder, and transfer some of the strength from my heart into yours. And you'll know that your positive outlook will be enough to guide you through the dark and narrow passages of the earth's surface. I want him to look at the world through the eyes of a cat, so that everything looks familiar, so that he can find the needle in the haystack buried beneath the rubble, and just know you needn't fear anything if you just know how to overcome it, because that's the way my daddy taught me. Because there'll be days like this, days when you can't summon the strength to stand, when the same people you're trying to help back up off the floor are the same ones trying to drag you back down. When those tight passages that you walk down on the earth's surface feel like they're closing in that much more. But son, these are the days to be grateful for. Because there's real beauty in the way the sun and the moon pass one another every day and return to one another every night. And in the words of Nelson Mandela, there's nothing quite like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find how you yourself have altered. You see, this world is built on the foundations of laughter and hope. So I hope you keep laughing, even when your eyes want to release rivers, your mouth wants to exhale volcanoes, or your mind wants to swell shut like a tornado. Just remember, your father, full of fight, your mother, full of life. So I hope you'll always be that little boy that fights until life is full of laughter and hope. Smile at being the reason people are thankful. And apologise whenever you make people cry, but don't you ever apologise for the way your heart remains warm in the coldest of days. And when they come, and they will, but when they come and try and stand on your heart, fill your mind with doubt and distrust, and take your soul to trips to despair and destruction, you tell them they've really ought to meet your father.